Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Radha Madhava Punya Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Vanspa Paramamsa Paribrajagachaja Sutta Sadasman Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananda Kodi Vaishnava Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakti Vrinda Ki Jai Shri Radha Krishna Gaur Bhatnath Samkund Radha Kundi Ki Jai वृंदावन धाम की जय, नवद्वीप धाम की जय, गंगा माई की जय, यमुना माई की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, Bhakti Devi ki jai, Naved Bhakti Vrinda ki jai. All glories to the Srimad. All glories to the Srimad. All glories to the Srimad. Thank you very much. Vidya Rajagujyam Pavitramidam Uttamam. Why not this man? Pratakha Abhagavam Dharmam Susukham Kortum Abha. This verse we have been discussing. Similarly, Bhakti Yoga, direct connection with Krishna, it is not open for everyone. Neither everyone can take it. It is stated in Bhagavad Gita, Jesam antagatam papam, one who is completely free from all sinful activities. Papam. Anyone who is engaged in sinful activities, he cannot understand Krishna or God. That is not possible. And these are the four principles of sinful activities. Illicit sex life, intoxication, meat eating and gang. These are the four pillars of sinful activities. Why at the present moment people have become so godless? Even big swamis and yogis, all godless. Why? Because they are engaged in sinful activities. Krishna, God cannot be understood by sinful man. That is not possible. But Krishna is so kind. If one takes shelter of Krishna, immediately he becomes free from all sinful activities. Things are there. A person in sinful activities cannot understand Krishna. But if anyone voluntarily surrenders himself to Krishna, he immediately becomes freed from all reaction of sinful activities. Now it is up to me to make my choice. Krishna says, Krishna comes therefore. Because we are sinful and at the same time we are part and parcel of Krishna, therefore Krishna is more anxious for us than we are anxious for Krishna. This is the position. Krishna, just like father, a spoiled child, the father is more anxious for the spoiled child. And the spoiled child does not care for the father. This is the position. We are all spoiled children. Anyone who is in this material world, we are all spoiled children. We are all children of Krishna. Many places in the Bhagavad Gita it is stated, Aham bija pada pita, I am the seed-giving father of all living entities in any form, sarva jonishu. There are 8,400,000 forms in water, on land, on the sky, so many different forms of living entities. Niti jap, devatijjang naradishu. Deva means in the upper worlds there are demigods. In the middle we are human beings, and lower than these the animals. So, we are in different forms of life. Soul is one, that is part and parcel of Krishna. But according to karma, according to desire, for material enjoyment, we have taken different dresses. And We are wandering all over the universe according to our karma. Sometimes we are becoming demigods, sometimes we are becoming dogs, according to karma. Therefore Chaitanya Chaitamrita ka Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami says, Ei rupe brahmanda bhramite kono bhagavan ji Guru Krishna kripaya paya bhakti lata bij. We are wandering all over the universe. When you are doing some pious activities, you are elevated to the higher planetary system, urdham gachanti sattasva. When we are not very much pious, but not impious also, ordinary, following moral principles, then madhye titsanti rajasa, and jaganna gunavrittista adho gachanti tamasa. So in this way, up and down, we are wandering by transmigration of the soul. This is our position. The nonsense civilization, they do not know that what is our main business. They do not know. Ajanata. Parabhavastava abodha jata. Abodha jata. All these living entities born in this material world, in different forms of life, abodha jata, all rascals. All rascals. We can prove they are all rascals. Nobody is intelligent. As soon as he will become intelligent, Krishna je bhaje seva rachati. As soon as he becomes intelligent, he must be Krishna conscious. If he is not Krishna conscious, then we must accept him as rascal number one. We declare it. He may be a very big man in the society, but we take him as rascal number one. That is our challenge. Anyone, he may be an ordinary man, he may be so-called Swami, he may be so-called yogi, or so-called leader, but our test is whether he is Krishna conscious. One test. If he is not, then he is a rascal. That is our challenge. How we are challenging? But because we have got the test. That's like in the chemical laboratory, there is test paper. Perhaps most of us will know that urine test paper. If there is sugar, immediately the color of the paper will be different. If there is no sugar, it will remain neutral. Similarly, there is taste paper. What is that taste? That taste is, Krishna says, the Supreme Authority says, that namang duskitana murha prabhaddante naradhama. Prabhaddante naradhama. Maya apurita jnana asuri bhavamasi. So anyone who is not surrendering to Krishna, he must be duskritina. Duskritina means he has got brain, but his brain is being utilized for sinful activities. So duskritina murha and rascal who does not know anything, what is God, what I am, what is this world, he is a rascal, he is animal. Mura means ass. As ass does not know what is God, what I am, what is this world, what is our relationship, what is this universe, nothing, no knowledge. Mura and Naradhama. Naradhama means human being is especially meant for understanding this philosophical aspect of life. But one does not care. He is simply acting where to eat, where to sleep, and where to get woman, and that's all. That is his business. This is Mura. This is the business of hogs and dogs. So therefore, Mura, Duskitina, Naradhama, this exception was there. So our taste is that. If one is not Krishna conscious, then he must be within these divisions. Naradhama, Mura, Duskitina, Maya, Apurita. And one who has surrendered to Krishna, then what is? Sa Mahatma Sudurlava. Sa Mahatma Sudurlava. Bhavanam Janmanamanti Jnanaman Mang Prabhaddati Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlava. That is the test. As soon as he has become Krishna conscious, he has fully surrendered to Krishna, immediately he becomes the greatest Mahatma. So Mahatma Sudurlava. A Mahatma like me, because simply by changing dress, that is another thing. Because sometimes this dress gives us good opportunity for easy livelihood. That is another thing. Those who take this dress for begging and for fulfilling the hungry belly, that Mahatma is different thing. He is not Mahatma, he is Duratma. My Guru Maharaj used to say that if one is inclined to collect money by showing deity, it is better to become a sweeper in the street. It is better to become a sweeper in the street because he is earning his livelihood honestly. And this man who is keeping a temple and doing all nonsense simply by showing deity, collecting some money, this class of men, they are most sinful. You cannot do so. You cannot take others' money. You will be better. Therefore, gradually, because this class of men develop at the present moment, they have become, in Vrindavan, there are so many temples, they have become, made a business by showing temple, collecting money. This is not good. There must be. Temple means people should come, people should learn the science of God. That is temple. Not that to make a business of temple. Therefore everything, not only in India, all over the world, the churches also, they have dwindled. Now, in Europe and America, so many churches are for sale. We have purchased so many churches because people are no more interested. There is no education. Temple means a spiritual educational center. People should come, they should learn what is spiritual life, what is God, what is my relationship with. That is temple. Otherwise, if we simply keep, therefore, two processes should be followed. Pancharatriki Vidhi and Bhagavad Vidhi. We follow both. Bhagavad Vidhi is the philosophical side of India. And Pancharatriki Vidhi is the worshipping side of temple. How to worship deity, how to dress, how to decorate, how to offer respect. Madhyaji, manmana bhavamad bhakta madhyaji. Temple worship is madhyaji, worshipping the deity. So this is the test. This is the test. So anyone who has fully surrendered to Krishna, he is the greatest Mahatma. So Mahatma Sudurlava. It is very fine, very difficult to find out a Krishna devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has described that out of many human beings, common man, one is Kurmi. Kurmi means honestly working according to the direction of Veda. Kurmi does not mean that a monkey also jumping, that is also karma. No. Kurmi means one who is acting according to the direction. Dharma karma. In Bengali this is a common word. Dharma karma. Karma means dharma. And what is dharma? Dharma means varnashram dharma. 4 castes and 4 orders of spiritual life. Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha. This is the dharma. This is the division of dharma. And according to this dharma, one who is acting, that is called dharma karma. That is dharma karma. Not that doing anything becomes karma. Karma means just doing. The Vedas are so arranged that we have come here to enjoy material things. So therefore, there is prescribed duties. The prescribed duty is that you act, you enjoy life. For example, just like in the Vedas, there everything is there. The propensity of sense enjoyment is sex life, eating meat and drinking. This is the propensity. Material life, these are the propensity. Loke babaya amisha madhya seva nityastu jantu nahi tatra choda. Everyone has got natural. What is it? Natural instinct for sex life, for meat eating and for drinking. This is natural instinct. But they are restrained, they are coordinated by the Vedic injunction. Yes, you will have sex life, but you get yourself married. So there are so many paraphernalia for marriage. The subject matter is sex life, everyone knows. Therefore, in Western countries they say legalized prostitution. But actually it is not prostitution. It is regulating the sex life. So Vedas describe, yes, sex life you have, but marriage. And then drinking, yes, drinking you may have by worshipping Chandi, offering him liquor, that is all. Not that you go to the liquor shop and drink, no, restrict. Similarly, eating meat also, yes, you can eat meat, just worship Goddess Kali and have a goat sacrifice. So many rules and regulations. Everything is regulated, but they have avoided this. These Vedic injunctions they have avoided. Now they have open slaughterhouse, liquor house, prostitution. That is sinful. It is actually sinful. Either you do this way or that way. But if you act according to the Vedic injunction, the sinful activities are restrained. The sinful activities are restrained. So that gradually you come to the spiritual platform. This is the Vedic principle. So anyway, one has to become free from the sinful activities, then one can understand. But the easiest method of becoming free from sinful activities is to accept this Krishna consciousness movement. Easiest way. Voluntarily give up. It is not very difficult. If the Europeans, Americans can give up, who are trained up in these activities from their birth, if they can give up, what about Indians? So, it is not difficult. Anyone can give up illicit sex life, meat eating, intoxication and gambling. That's all. This is the restriction of sinful activity. And chant Hare Krishna mantra. If these European American boys can chant Hare Krishna mantra day and night while walking the street, while going in the car, while in the temple, everywhere, while going to sell wood, what is the difficulty for the Indians? There is no difficulty, but they will not do it. That is the difference. They will not agree to do it. If we simply accept these principles, these four restraining principles, no illicit sex, no gambling, no meat eating, and no intoxication, and chant Hare Krishna mantra, real life is simple. This is Krishna consciousness. Anyone can accept it, but they will not do it. Therefore, Krishna says, Namana duskitana mudha prapadanti. Because they are rascals and too much attached to sinful activities, they will not do it. This is the problem. Namana duskitana mudha prapadanti naradhama. And they have become naradhama because this human form of life is meant for accepting these principles. They are not accepting, therefore they are the lowest of the mankind. So, In India especially, not only India, everywhere, we have been especially encouraged to go on with these sinful activities. They do not like. In the American countries, we see while passing on the street, two sides of the road they are holding, advertising these things, either wine or cigarette or gambling or this or that, or sinful activity. So our first propaganda is to not only give one Krishna consciousness, but also to stop this sinful activity. Just like when you are treated by a physician, he gives you some medicine and also asks you some restriction. Do not do this. Do not eat this. Eat this. So if you are actually interested to get out of this entanglement of transmigration from one body to another, ei rupe brahmanda bhramite kono bhagwan ji. Lord Chaitanya says, we are wandering throughout the whole universe, that we do not know. We think that after finishing this body, everything is finished. But that is not the fact. Otherwise, why there are so many varieties of life? The varieties of life are because there are varieties of sinful activities. Because there are varieties of sinful activities, therefore we have got varieties of body. Otherwise, if there would have been one class of activity, why there are different varieties of body? This is common sense. Who is giving us? This depends. My body is different from your body is, now we are sitting here, say 50, 100 men, everyone's body is different from another body. Till find. Then you go to other species of life, that is also different from other and other. So why this different? Because we are differently situated according to our karma. Karmana daivanetrina jantar deha upapatti. Karmana daivanetrina. We act according to our whims, but that whims is judged by daivanetrina, by a higher superior authority. Just like Jamaraj. Then we get another body. This is the process. Jang jang bapi sanan loko. Tajatante kalevaram. Bhagavad Gita also says that we should be very, very careful. We should be very much cautious to utilize this human body perfectly. That is Krishna consciousness movement. We are simply teaching people how to utilize this human form of body properly, so that you can be saved from future danger. Saved from future. But they are so poor. Naradhama, Duskitina, Maya, Puritagyana. They are thinking that this Krishna conscious movement is a religious sentimental movement. They are dancing and chanting. No, it is the most scientific movement. Any scientist may come and talk with us, we shall convict. It is the most scientific movement to save the human society. Therefore it is called Rajavidya, the king of all knowledge. And Rajaguhyam, we do not know how we are passing through the hands by the manipulation of nature. Prakite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasam. Ahankara vimuratma kattaham iti mannati. Ahankara vimurat, by false puffed up position. I am this. This is false puffed up position. This is not a permanent position. But we are falsely proud of our position, that there is no authority, there is no God. Whatever I am doing, it is all right. Nobody can check me. This is madness, crazy. Pishachi paile jano muti channa hoy. Mayagrasta jiver sei dasha upaj. And when a person is ghostly haunted, as he talks all kinds of nonsense, similarly one who has come under the grip of this material nature, Mayagrasta ji, he is talking all nonsense. All nonsense. All this politics, sociology, everything, without reference to the salvation of soul or self-realization, without knowing our spiritual position. They are all nonsense talks. Bisachi paile jano motichanna hoy, mayagrasta jiveri sei dasha upajaya. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that eirupe brahmanda bhamite kono bhagwanji. Bhagwanji means those who are coming to our contact, they are Bhagavan. They are getting the opportunity of Krishna consciousness. Guru Krishna kripa pai bhakti lata. In this temple there is Guru and there is Krishna. And we call people to take the mercy of Guru and Krishna. This is Krishna consciousness. If one is fortunate enough, he will take this opportunity and make his life successful. This is Krishna consciousness, Rajavidya. All these centers are being opened to give opportunity to the people to take advantage of the mercy of Guru and Krishna. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu cult. Guru Krishna Krishna. Without Guru you cannot have mercy of Krishna. You cannot jump over Krishna like monkey. That is not possible. Krishna will not accept. If you think that without Guru I shall jump over Krishna and he will be merciful upon me, that monkey's business will not be accepted. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore says that Gopi Bhaktu Padakamalo Daso 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 Dasanu Daso. You have to become the servant of the servant of the servant of the servant of servant. Then Krishna will be pleased. If you jump over Krishna, Krishna have come to you. Krishna is not so easy. Therefore, Guru Krishna Kripapa. If you are sincere, the Krishna will be much, first of all. Then Krishna will guide. If you are sincere, Krishna will direct you that approach such and such Guru. And if Guru is pleased, then you get Krishna. The Guru Krishna Kripaya, both parallel line. Eirupe brahmanda bhamite kono bhagavan ji Guru Krishna Kripaya pai bhakti lata bij. Guru Krishna both wanted. Jasya deve para bhakti jatha deve tatha guru. Tasyaite katita jarta prakashanti mahatma. This is Vedic Indian. If you want to be elevated to your real constitutional position, then you have to take these principles. Guru Krishna. Jasya deve para bhakti jatha deve tatha guru. The Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, Jasya prasadad bhagavat prasad. Guru. Jasya prasadad bhagavat prasad. Jasya aprasadat nagati kutopi. Dhyayam stubang tasya. Bandi gurasri charanaramindam. So this is Rajavidya, Rajagujjam. This is the secret. Guru Krishna Kripa. We should take advantage of this Rajavidya, devotional service, and take the mercy of Guru and Krishna and make our life successful. And it is very easy. It is very easy. Prattakham avgavam dharmam susukham kortum abhayam. Susukham, very easy and very pleasing also to execute devotional service. Very pleasing. Simply we are doing what we are doing. We are dressing, Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu, we are simply chanting about Vishnu, Lord Krishna. We are hearing about Krishna. We are decorating Krishna. We are feeding Krishna, offering nice food stuff. And the benefit is coming to us. When we see Krishna so nicely dressed, how pleased we become. Krishna has got many dress, but if you dress and see Krishna, you become pleased. You become pleased. Krishna does not require your dress or food. If you offer nicest food to Krishna, it comes to you. And you can do. What we are doing in this temple, everyone can do at home. What is the difficulty? No, they will be engaged in sinful activities. The intoxication and meat eating and gambling and these things, that thing. No, they will not accept. That is the difficulty. Otherwise, anyone who accepts this Krishna consciousness movement, his life is successful. Very simple. Susukham kortumam. To execute this Krishna consciousness movement is very pleasing. And prattakham, and you will understand directly how you are advancing. So, where is the difficulty? The difficulty is dogged obstinacy. They will not do it. Why shall I do it? This is difficult. Dogged obstinacy. Otherwise, no difficulty. Raja Vidya, Raja Gujjam, Pavitram, Paramamidam. Pavitram, very pious activities. Pavitram, anything done on account of Krishna, that is pious. There is no contamination. Opiche Sudurachar. Even in the public eye, it may appear sometimes that it is not pious. Still it is pious. Mannimitte kritam papam. If one does, but we should not do that. But even that, just like Krishna, Arjuna. Arjuna was considering that killing the other party, his kinsman, this is pap. Why shall I do this pap? But he did it, but how he did it? For Krishna. So that pap became punna. Is it not? From the Bhagavad Gita you can understand. He was hesitating to fight with his kinsman, his brother, nephews, grandfather. He was concerning Papa. He said that I do not want this kingdom which is smeared with the blood of sinful activities. He said like that. Actually killing is sinful. But when he did it for Krishna's sake, Krishna said that you must fight. And when Arjuna agreed, yes, Karishe Vachanantam, after hearing Krishna perfectly, he said, Karishe Vachanantam, my illusion is over. What is that illusion? Illusion means whatever you do for Krishna, that is not power. Jat karosi jat juhos. But you must do according to the order of Krishna. Or according to the order of Krishna's representative. You cannot manufacture your work. That you cannot do. Arjuna did not manufacture. Arjuna acted by the order of Krishna. Similarly, if we do by the order of Krishna or his representative, there is no question of sinfulness. There is no question of sinfulness. So, this is Rajaguhyam. We cannot understand sometimes Rajaguhyam. Therefore, it is very confidential. Rajavidya Rajaguhyam Pavitram Paramamidam Prattakham Bhagavam Dharmam Susukham Kastumam. Dharma, this is real dharma. To execute the order of Krishna, that is real dharma. We cannot manufacture dharma. I have several times explained. Dharmantu sakshat bhagavat panit. Dharma means the order of Krishna. That is dharma. Otherwise there is no dharma. All are dharma. Otherwise, how Krishna says, sarva dharman parityajya. Give up all nonsense dharma. Simply surrender unto me. This is dharma. Therefore, it is said, prattakham abhagavam dharma. You are acting some religious activities, you do not know whether it is pious or impious. But when you act under the order of Krishna and his representative, it is prattakham abhagavam. Directly to understand, that is dharma. This is dharma. Prattakham abhagavam dharma. And susukham kartum abhagavam. The spiritual master says that God says, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama iva kevalam, kalau nasti iva nasti iva nasti iva gatirana. This is direct order. We execute this direct order. Therefore, we know that I am carrying out the direct order of Krishna, of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then prattakham avagavam, directly you can understand, yes, we are right. There is no difficulty. So, then Krishna says, asaddadhana purusha dharmasyasya parantava. Aprapamang nivattanti mrityu samsara bhatmani. This is very important. Mrityu samsara. What is this samsara? Samsara means that you take your birth once and live for some time, then you die, then you accept another body, and then again live for some time, then you die, then you accept another body, and that body you do not know what kind of body you are going to accept. Tatha dehantaram prapti. Krishna says, dehantaram prapti, transfer to another body. But what kind of body, that is not mentioned there. That will depend on your work. You may get the body of a demigod, you may get the body of a dog, you may get the body of a tree, you may get the body of a snake, and according to your karma. So, here it is says, asaddhana purusha. Those who are not interested in this Rajavidya, devotional service, asaddhana, no faith. Asaddhana purusha, dharma, this is dharma, real dharma. Devotional service is real dharma. Because dharma means dharmantu sakshat bhagavat pranita. Bhagavan says, sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam braja. Bhagavan says, man mana bhavavat bhakta madhyaji mam namaskuru. This is dharma. This is dharma. Otherwise you can manufacture so many other dharma. That is not dharma. That is your concocted dharma. But real dharma, this is sarva dharman parityajya mamekam saranam. Man mana bhavavat bhakta madhya. This is most confidence dharma. So anyone who is not interested in this dharma, but he manufactures his own dharma, then what happens to him? Asaddhana purusha dharmasya sapadantapa. Aprapa ma. He does not get it. Does not get it. This is the mission of human life, to go back to home, back to God. That is the Takta dehang punarjanma naiti mamiti kun. The real mission of life, how to go back to Krishna, how to go back to Vaikuntha Loka, the spiritual world. That is real mission. But that we do not know. Therefore is most confidential. People do not know it, that there is another world, the spiritual world. There is Vaikuntha Loka. This material world is 1/4 creation. Atva bahunaitina kinyatina tavarjuna ekangsina vishtavya aham krishnena. This material world is maintained as 1/4 of the creation. The 3/4 of the creation is the spiritual world. Parastasmatu bhava anya. There is another nature. So we do not know that. There is no education. We are simply interested with this one planet. There are so many material planets. But above that, there is another spiritual world. And there are innumerable spiritual planets also. They are called Vaikuntha Loka. And the topmost Vaikuntha Loka is Goloka Vrindavan, Krishna Loka. So we have no information. So if we execute this devotional service, Raja Vidya, then we can go back to home, we can transfer to the spiritual world. They do not know. Asaddhana. Then aprapama, they do not know how to go back to home, back to world. Aprapama. Then what happens? Aprapama nivattante mittu samsara bhatma. He remains here in this material world and goes on transmigrating from one body to another, one body to another. And we should know, we should be very responsible that what kind of body we are getting next. If you don't care, big professors, big learned scholars, they say that after finishing the body, our men in Delhi, New Delhi, they are making some live members amongst the parliamentary MPs. So one MP said that we don't believe in this. The last perfection is to become zero. To become zero. Because they cannot think Those who are materialists, they cannot think that there is another spiritual world. They cannot think. Therefore, this zero theory, Shunyavad, was propounded by Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha propounded Shunyavad because the people are so restless, they could not understand. There was no necessity. There is no necessity. He simply said Nirbhan. Stop this nonsense, material life. But after material life, what is there? That he did not even. Because the fools and rascals will not understand. Therefore he did not say Shunyavad. Make it Shunya. Just like foolish person suffering from some disease, he wants to kill himself, sometimes commit suicide, because he does not know that after suicidal policy there is no stoppage. You will have to become a ghost. Means because you have disobeyed. The God has given you certain type of body. You have to stay in that body for certain period. That is obedience to God. If you untimely kill this body, then it is sinful. Just like you are put into prison house for a certain number of months or years. Before that period, if you flee away, then you are again punished. Is it not? Because you did not fulfill the terms of your prison life, then again you become criminal. Similarly, those who kills another body, or those who kill another body, or those who make suicide, they become again criminal. Again criminal. This is the law of nature, but they do not know. Therefore, one who does not know the laws of nature, maya dhakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam, the prakriti, the laws of nature is going on under the direction of Krishna. One who does not know asaddha dhana, one who has no faith, purusha dharmasya parantapa, aprapaman, the result is he does not go back to home, back to Godhead. Then what is nivartante? He wanders, he travels within this material world, mrityu samsara vartu, because he cannot avoid mrityu. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi, this is the law of this material nature. Mrityu samsara vartu. But if you want to avoid this, mrityu samsara vartmane, then you must be Krishna conscious, you must surrender to Krishna. Devi jesa gunamayi mama maya duratya mameva japrapadanti mayami taranti taptadi aham punarjanma naiti mamiti. These things are there. So you should read Bhagavad Gita very carefully, with attention, as it is, without malinterpretation, with rascal interpretation. Try to understand, make your life successful. This is our propaganda, Krishna consciousness. Krishna consciousness movement is not a manufactured movement. It is simply based on this Bhagavad Gita. Krishna. Bhagavad Gita means Krishna. Krishna, everything Krishna. That is Krishna consciousness. We are simply placing Bhagavad Gita as it is. And if we are fortunate enough to understand Bhagavad Gita, our life is successful. The Bhagavad Gita is there, the teaching is there, the example is there. Why should we not accept and make our life successful? That is the prashna. Then Krishna says, Maya tatamidam sadvam jagat abhakta murtina. Abhakta murtina, the impersonalism. We understand Krishna is person. And what is impersonal? Impersonal is the expansion of Krishna's energy. Just like we can understand by this example that the sun is person, localized. It is a globe. And within the sun there is sun god. The sun god is a person. His name is Vivasya. That is also stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Imam Vivasate Yugam Partamanaham Abhayam. The Krishna spoke this Bhagavad Gita first to sun god. So when as Krishna spoke in this world to Arjuna, Arjuna is a person and Krishna is also a person. Nitya nityanam chetanas chetanana. Similarly, Krishna spoke to sun god. He is also a person. But that person should God, I will say, sun god, his bodily rays is the sunshine. And in the sunshine, the whole material world exists. Similarly, there is real sunshine, which is called Brahma Jyoti, that is coming out of the body of Krishna. Jasya prabha prabhavatu jagadannakut. So this impersonal Brahma, Sarvam Khaluidam Brahma, that is Krishna's personal rays. Therefore Krishna says here, Maya tatamidam Sarvam. Sarvam, idam Sarvam. Sarvam Khaluidam Brahma. Because it is Krishna's bodily rays. Therefore, in that sense you can take anything as Brahma, Sarvam Khaluidam, because nothing is different from Krishna. Idam visham Bhagavani Vitara. The whole creation is also Bhagavan. But it appears as different. It appears as different. So, this is explained here. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat nabhakta murtina. Masani sarvabhutani. Everything is resting on me. Just like in the sunshine. On the sunshine, all these material planets are resting. Similarly, everything, these universes are resting on Krishna's bodily sun, Brahma Jyoti. Jasya prabha prabhavatu jagadannakut. Masani sarvabhutani nacha aham tesu avastita. This Mayavadi philosopher says, because everything is Krishna, then why shall I go to temple? Why shall I say worship Krishna? But everything is Krishna, why not this Krishna? This is also Krishna. But their poor brain cannot understand. They simply preach impersonalism. But here it is described. What is impersonalism? Impersonal means expansion of Krishna's energy. That is impersonal. That is also Krishna, but indirect. Everything is there. Mastani sarva, but you cannot find out Krishna there. So, this material world is also expansion of Krishna's energy. Bhumirapanara vayu khangamano buddhiri. Bhinna me prakriti astadha. They are also my energy, but they are separated. So although separated, because it is coming from Krishna, it is also Krishna. Because everything coming out of gold, that is also gold. So in higher sense, practically there is no material.
Jai. Hare Krishna. Okay. Who can't understand Bhagavad Gita? Yes, bro.
Those who are sinful, they cannot understand Bhagavad Gita.
Hari Bol. And what is the solution for it? How to get out of this sinful ride? Anybody else? Okay. Okay.
Surrender to Krishna.
Yeah, Prabhupada says big swamis and yogis all godless because they are engaged in sinful activities, but one who takes shelter of Krishna, he can come out of sinful activities. So what are the two reasons why Krishna comes to this material world? Prabhupada gives two reasons of advent of Krishna in this material world.
Krishna comes for two reasons. Dharma samsthapna artha hai, and also for killing the demons. For establishing religion and for killing the demons. For killing demons.
Right, Hari Bol. Actually, Prabhupada, what you said about one point is right, that Dharma Samsthapana, because Prabhupada says that Krishna comes here because one reason he tells we are sinful, and at the same time we are part and parcel. We are connected to Krishna also, but we are sinful to avoid that. So 2 reasons. So here also Prabhupada says Krishna is more anxious for us than we are anxious for Krishna. He gives the example of spoiled child also. Okay. And also another, somebody gave the answer that taking shelter of Krishna, one comes out of sinful activities. Also, Prabhupada also says that Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai. That also one can come out of sinful life. Prabhupada says, who is rascal number 1? Anybody remembers? Yeah, Prabhuji.
Those who are not Krishna consciousness, he is the rascal number 1, and we can prove it.
Hari bol. Yeah, he also tells just like urine test you do and you can find out. Similarly, this is the test. Namam duskritino muda prapadyante naradhama. So anybody can explain this 3 to 4 words which Prabhupada explains. Namam duskritino muda prapadyante. Very shortly, Prabhupada gives understanding. Who are naradhama, who are duskritina. No? Okay. Yes, Prabhupada. Okay. Yeah. Prabhupada says that duskritina means he has got brain, but his brain is utilized for sinful activities. Like that. And mudha means he does not know who is God and relationship with God and what is this metal nature, etc. And also Naradama means one who is lowest of human being. He doesn't take to Krishna consciousness, so he is Naradama. So who is Mahatma and who is not Mahatma? This is prescriptive. Who is Mahatma and who is not Mahatma? Something about dress, he says. Anybody remembers? Yeah. Arjuni sir.
Prabhupada says that someone who wears a dress like him and just to maintain his livelihood, fill the belly. So then he says that he is not a Mahatma, he is a Duratma. He says that.
Yeah. Hari bol. Yeah. Mahatma is Samatma Sudurlabha, one who is surrendered to Krishna, and who is not Mahatma is not just for dress for livelihood, wearing the dress for livelihood. So what is temple meant for? Yeah, Ashok.
Prabhupada here tells the temple is for giving the spiritual education to the people. It's not for just for showing the deities and the temple. It's for the it is for the education purpose.
Yeah, Hari bol. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Time is less, so I'll just skip some questions because Raisampro will also speak after 2 minutes. Okay, why is it called Rajavidya? Prabhupada says it is called Rajavidya. Why it is called Rajavidya? Anybody remembers? This is descriptive, I guess. Okay, it is called Rajavidya because it gives the solution how to evolve, how to help the human society, how to benefit the human society. Okay, anybody can explain how Guru, Krishna both are wanted parallelly? Prabhupada explains, giving, Kadam Karan.
Without Guru, we cannot jump to Krishna. We cannot understand Krishna. This is like a monkey business. So.
And how Krishna directs or Guru directs? Who is first?
Guru. By the grace of Krishna, one gets Guru, and then Guru directs us to Krishna.
Hari bol. Okay.
Purpose is when you accept a Guru and follow him, then first Krishna becomes merciful, then he guides you, then Actually, one has a desire to take shelter of Guru. Then Krishna first is merciful, then he guides, then you go to your Guru, and then you take full shelter of Guru. Three steps.
Hari Bol. Okay, last some questions are very good. Yeah, yes, sir. They
Oh, no, that is Guru and Krishna. You can ask both the quotes also. Anybody can say one quote where both Guru and Krishna names come. That's a very important shloka. Who knows the?
ब्रह्मांड भ्रमिते कोनो भाग्यवान जीव गुरु कृष्ण कृपा पाए भक्ति लता बीज.
That is the first one. That's also correct. There's one more verse. Yeah.
यस्य देवे परा भक्ति यथा देवे तथा गुरु तस्यैते कथया हि अर्था प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः.
Hari Bol. Yeah, he told very shortly. He explains. Yeah. Prabhupada says why Mayavadis are having poor brain. At the end, he says that the Mayavadis are having poor brain. He tells something about impersonalism and yeah. Ashok Prabhu.
Prabhupada says here, Mayavadi says that Krishna is everywhere, so there is no need to go to the temple. So if it is everywhere, there is no go to the temple. Used to go to the temple, then it's useless. Then if Krishna is there in the temple, then we should go there. If he is everywhere, then he is also in the temple. So why not we should go to the temple?
Yeah, but it is indirect. Other places are indirect Krishna, and this is direct Krishna. Yeah. Hari Bol. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. See, you all know, Prabhupada several times has this famous verse he has utilized. Namam dushkritino mudha prapadyante naradama mayaya asuram bhavam. So these four categories of people. So Prabhupada has several times used this. And why Prabhupada uses this? Many of us in our preaching we may be afraid to use. Because in Kali Yuga people are so dull-headed. So what Prabhupada would do, one time Prabhupada met a scientist and he said, maybe Darwin's grandfather was a monkey, not our great ancestor. Our great ancestor is Brahma, neither is it. So that fellow became a little angry. And then only when you instigate, then only people wake up. Otherwise people are so dull that even when they see a saintly person, they will see through him for sense gratification. Somewhere else. So therefore, when you call some, in this world you tell somebody you are very slim, you eat well, they will agree. If you tell somebody, you have the competence to make a lot of money, they will agree. But you tell somebody you are a fool, they will become very angry. So therefore Prabhupada used to quote this, because if you call someone a fool, they are going to ask you, how can you say I am a fool? I am very intelligent. Then Prabhupada says, okay, who is intelligent? Mahatmanastu Mahapartha Daivim Prakriti Mashita. So this is the reason. And also, a pure devotee of the Lord like Prabhupada speaks plain truth without any kind of hesitation. Because these are not Prabhupada's own words. Krishna says that. So Dushkritana, Sukritana, two words are used in the Bhagavad Gita. Sukritana means one who uses his brain for doing some meritorious activity. And Dushkritana means he also does meritorious activity, but on the wrong direction, against Krishna. He is like a perverted genius. So the perverted geniuses are called as Dushkritana and Namam Dushkritano, Mudha. So in that Krishna says four categories of people. Mudha, Naradama. So that purport is a very, very important purport. If you read in the Bhagavad Gita, it's a very long purport Prabhupada gives about each of these people. So not only Prabhupada is just criticizing the materialists, he also is criticizing people who take to the path of so-called religious activities. Sometimes in temples you find people are sitting outside with a saffron dress with a begging bowl. You have seen that? So Prabhupada calls them as parasites on society. Why they are parasites? Because they are accepting alms and eating food, but they are not doing any contribution to the society. Correct, no? Now, there are people sitting outside some temples, but there are people who may be sitting in mathas and establishing a temple just for showing the deity and collecting funds. But they may not be doing any contribution to society, just growing their big bellies. Those Swamis also is condemning. You heard that. That means, in the age of Kali Yuga, many such bogus Swamis may have even millions of followers also. It's not all surprise because people grow a long beard and they show a smile and they collect lakhs of rupees of donation. But they don't give any knowledge to people. His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Maharaj was telling, people line up to go to one Sadhu Baba who has a long beard and he always smiles. He doesn't speak a word because he doesn't know anything. He's simply a muff. And he is increasing his bank balance. And then he was telling, having a long beard at the end of which there is a hole which speaks all nonsense. It's another type of muda. He was telling. So, these kind of truths he may be afraid to speak to the mass of people thinking that they will go away. But even if they go away, they are going to be sold to these fools only. So, sadhu, actually, the one of the meaning of the word sadhu means to cut. You have to cut the misconceptions. Otherwise, you may be cheating people, keeping people with you for decades without any change of heart. One time in Japan, when Prabhupada had gone, there was one Mahesh, I think, one Indian man, who was about to give a plot of land for making ISKCON temple there. And then he had also invited one Mayavadi, one impersonalist guru also. And then Prabhupada was also invited because he was like a hodgepodge. He would have everybody. So that fellow was speaking all impersonalism and Prabhupada chastised. When he spoke in the lecture, he said, this is all nonsense. How can you say God is impersonal? God is personal and Krishna says in the Gita, Brahmano hi Pratishtha and everything. So that Swamiji's followers, they got a little offended and everything. And then the Mahesh, the organizer, he became offended and he argued with Prabhupada and Prabhupada argued back and proved to him properly. And that fellow didn't give land. But Prabhupada told the devotees, we don't need the land, somebody else will give us. At least he got a chastisement. He will not forget it for his life. He will remember that, for what reason he got chastisement, that he will know. Prabhupada clearly told him that you cannot bluff anything in the name of Bhagavad Gita. You just say that you have a Bhagavad Gita Samiti, Gita Samiti and things like that. There are so, in India, many people are very, very sentimental. They call Gita Samiti, this Samiti. They give the name like that. One Gita Samiti Prabhupada went. He asked, hey, if there is a political meeting, there should be Nehru, Gandhi, some Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, some photo will be there. Similarly, you are calling your Samiti as a Gita Samiti, but where is the photo of Krishna? Where is the photo of Krishna Arjun in the chariot? You have nothing. You are putting a lamp. Prabhupada asked a question like that. And they said, no, we believe God is Nirakar, he said. Where does Krishna says I am Nirakar? In the Bhagavad Gita. He says, Manmana, think of me, I am standing in front of you in the battlefield. He is saying, Bhava Madbhakto. Can you become a bhakta of impersonal light? Bhakti is actually done for a personality, like God. So, and then Prabhupada, and they were saying, no, we have read in one Swami's book. Prabhupada said, which Swami is saying that? If some Swami is saying that, he is another bogus fellow. He said, then how can you find fault with that Swami? You are a sadhu, you should treat everybody nicely, in a good way. You are also right, that Swami is also right. Abhi theek hai, wo bhi theek hai, sab theek hai. They were saying. Prabhupada said, no. We have to say what is right, what is wrong. It's our duty. Then they asked, why are you not seeing everybody equally? Prabhupada said, see, I came from India to America. I didn't do any pakshapat. I gave Krishna consciousness to hippies also. We are ready to give to women, men, children, old people. We don't say in our ISKCON temple, only Hindus allowed. Now, all the lower caste people are not allowed. We don't say that. Everybody is allowed in this temple. So in this way, we are impartial to everybody. Prabhupada proved it. And then Prabhupada asked him, are you impartial? And then he quoted one famous verse. Suhran mitrari udasena madhyastha dveshya bandhushu sadhushvapicha papeshu samabuddhir vishishyate. Prabhupada quoted this. And then he said, Suhrit means one who is a well-wisher. Mitra means friend. Ari means enemy. Suhran mitrari, Suhran udasina, those who are neutral. Bandhushu, those who are blood relatives. And papeshu, those who are sinful. Samabuddhir vishishyate. According to people like Narada, they treated all these people in the same manner. Prabhupada asked, can you treat all people in the same manner? And then they were saying, maybe Vedavyasa has committed some mistake in this verse, he said. And Prabhupada became angry. He said, hey, first you found fault with me, now you are finding fault with Vedavyasa. He was the literal incarnation of the Lord. Therefore Prabhupada said, you have not heard Bhagavad Gita as it is. You are speaking Bhagavad Gita, some hodgepodge you have heard. So this is another great, very painful thing for us in our preaching, because masses of people are going to hell by following materialistic lifestyle. And even those who want to become religious, they are cheated by this kind of people who are roaming in the robes of monks, but who are never presenting the absolute truth in a crystal clear manner as unadulterated truth. They are not presenting the way Prabhupada has presented. And they are presenting some hodgepodge and again misleading those people who are coming in search of God also. So, you will find the Mayavadis, the impersonalists are one category. Another category of people are people who are talking so much about the self-help and other things in the name of Swamis, but actually they don't bring the absolute truth at all. He was telling, His Holiness Jayadutta Maharaj was telling, they want to lead a sattvic life without God. That is spirituality without God. That means have a very beautiful body, very healthy body, apply nice oils in your body, apply nice scents in your body, and do yoga. And then man and woman will be doing yoga together and having sex. That is their religion. He was telling when Maharaj came here. So this is nowadays they put even man with a beard and looking like a rishi and he is having a woman in his hand. You have seen that? This is such cheating is going on in the name of yoga. So yoga studio. So Prabhupada, if you read the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada says, yogi is not one who is having sex morning and evening and then is claiming to be a yogi, simply breathing with his breathing exercise and standing upside down. He is not a yogi. The meaning of the yogi means one who can control his senses at will. He is a yogi. Without controlling the senses, no one can be a true yogi. And Krishna says about yogi so many things. So in this way, modern day society, Prabhupada is a deluxe edition of animals, he says. So that is the reason why when we go out for preaching, there is likely to be a lot of opposition for our preaching when you are presenting the truth. Because many times we don't present the truth confidently the way Prabhupada presents, we don't get any opposition. If people clap hands for you and then they pat and they give you a donation and send you away, it's very likely that we are presenting truth in a very compromised manner. So these kind of lectures, when we hear from Prabhupada, at least we can become more chaste and more loyal and more pure in our presentation of Krishna consciousness without adulteration. And also, somebody asked Prabhupada, Swamiji, if you are going to be so straightforward, then you may not get many followers. Prabhupada then gave the example of a diamond shop. In a diamond shop, how many people come? Few people come to buy a diamond. But you go to the Sabji Mandi, you will find thousands of people. But if you go to a cheating guru, he will open a diamond shop and he'll give you a potato. You ask for a diamond, he'll give you a potato, he said. So we don't want to be cheated. Prabhupada said, if you want to be cheated, you'll get a cheating guru. And then disciples asked Prabhupada, how can anybody want a cheating guru? Prabhupada said, if you want guru to never tell you about 4 regulative principles, if you want your guru never to prescribe in chanting of the Mahamantra, if you want your guru to take a donation and just smile and give Ashirwad to you and send you away for your own sense gratification program, that means you are looking for a cheating guru. So these kind of lectures of Prabhupada, they come straight from his heart. And in the Srimad Bhagavatam 11th canto, it is explained, a pure devotee's compassion, a very advanced devotee like Srila Prabhupada, even in the stage of Madhyamadhikari, when you go from Kanishtadhikari to Madhyam to Uttam, Madhyamadhikari is one who clearly knows the difference between 4 things. Lord He loves, and the devotees He befriends, and innocent and non-blasphemous He distributes knowledge to them, and those who are envious He keeps away from them. So, and those who are very advanced, like in Uttamadhikaris, they can, instead of keeping away from the demons, they can even deliver the demons. Example is Lord Nityananda delivering Jagai Madai. Narada delivering Angulimal, Narada delivering this Valmiki, this Ratnakar, isn't it? And also Narada delivering Mrigari. Many times when we see very sinful people who may run away, but very exalted devotees like Prabhupada, they can even transform their lives also, like Prabhupada delivering the hippies. So Prabhupada went to the West and he took such a very difficult to deal with audience. And he presented to them, I'm hearing many of the morning walks also, and Prabhupada lectures on Bhagavatam. When you hear, you will see that because of his straightforward presentation, they also asked very challenging questions. And Prabhupada gave perfect answers. So it was a very good inquiry and very good answers, befitting answers. And then they were ready to practice Krishna consciousness from the bottom of their heart. And when the speech is not straightforward, then the questions also don't arise from the bottom of the heart. Questions are superficial, then response superficial. So hum chup, tum chup. So, Guru chup, disciple chup. So you do your sense gratification, I will do my sense gratification. And ultimately the world continues on with its, remaining in the gloom of darkness in this world. So that one of the reasons in all the temples now we are playing once in a week Prabhupada lecture is for this purpose only. People can clearly see, how the philosophy is being presented by Srila Prabhupada. Because otherwise, it's likely that the importance we give to Prabhupada may go to the background. And then many other things come up in the front. And many things are going on in the name of Krishna consciousness. And those things will be, dud ka dud, pani ka pani, we say, no? It will become very clear when you see such a presentation like this. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki